Oh, what's good YouTubies, and now 1337 aka Snow here today with my first impressions of the Xbox One and the faults it's been having so far and things other people have complained about and just general talk about it. In the background you're seeing some Dead Rising 3 gameplay, just a mix and match of the first 20 or so minutes of me just messing around just to get gameplay for this commentary. So let's get into it now. Last night I was searching around after the Xbox Live went down. I was looking at all different problems and what was going on, and then it hit midnight and people started releasing information, etc, etc, and today I heard about a lot of stuff as well. And one of the main things was that installing games to the hard drive was taking forever, and I mean literally forever. Some people were waiting like 3 hours and only getting 2% of the install done. So I was a bit wary and skeptical of going to buy my Xbox One today after having these problems so soon, but I took the risk and I went and got it, and I did have some issues with installing to the hard drive, and you have to install games to the hard drive on Xbox One. It didn't take 3 hours or so. Like when I first got Dead Rising, I put it in, it got stuck on 0% for about 20 minutes. And I was like, what the hell? So I just turned my Xbox off and pulled the network out and turned it back on, and then I turned it back off again, put the network back in and turned it back on, and then the installation pretty much went smoothly. It took about 15 minutes to install the game fully. I've just started installing Ghosts. It's at 79% now, about half an hour ago. So it does take a while to install a game, but the good thing is that when it gets to about 50-60%, you can play the game even while it's still installing, and you can install the games while you're playing other games. So I've just been playing Killer Instinct all day basically while installing games, so it's not that big of a deal. It's a bit of an issue because it shouldn't be that long on such this new technology and such good hardware. It shouldn't take that long, but it does. I believe it's something to do with the cloud, because you're installing it to cloud and stuff. I reckon if you are installing to cloud, I assume you are, I reckon because so many people were trying to do it at the same time, that's what caused it to be slow. It's not acceptable, it shouldn't happen, but you know, it's one of those things, just like the PS4 has bricked consoles and stuff. It's just one of those things that happens. What else? The headset doesn't work with the Xbox One that I have. Well, it does, but I kind of have to do a workaround. So I've got my X12s plugged into my TV so I get the sound through them, and I have to talk to my party members through the Kinect, which I don't really want to do because when I record, their voices come on the recording as well, which is annoying. It will work good for things like Killer Instinct, like if me and DPJ are playing each other and we're just talking through the Kinect, it will record everything that's happening. So it's not all bad, but I just don't like the fact that there's no working headsets really that work at the moment. Ones that have sound as well as just talking, because the little crappy one that comes with it, it's good. It's got good quality sound for the voices, but I mean you don't get any game sound coming through it, and it's only on one ear, so it's really irritating. I can't have headphones that are on one ear, but that's just me personally, and that's just me being nitpicky. So we had the installs, and we had no good real headsets unless you spend a lot of money. And really the only other fault that I've had so far is just trying to connect to a party. So what happens, you go into a party and then everyone's in a party and you can choose to turn voice chat on. Turn voice chat on. So you can either just be in a party and not hear anyone and just sit in the party, or you can turn chat on and then talk to people. But every time I tried to turn the chat on, it wouldn't work. It would just load like the little circle spinning and then crash and say error or whatever, and that just kept happening. But I think that's again just because so many people are trying to get into parties and are online at the same time. After about 3, 4, 5, 6 tries of trying to connect to a party, I was getting into them. So again, it's a bit irritating and frustrating, but it's not the end of the world. I haven't really seen any other faults, to be honest. The games run smoothly, the Kinect it's so responsive and it's just epic, it really is. Moving through menus with your hand, I find that really awkward, so but I'm not really one. I didn't want the Kinect for that, you know what I mean? I can use the voice commands instead. But scrolling through with your hand is a bit awkward, in my opinion. It might be easier for some other people. So yeah, I'm really enjoying the console at the moment. Killer Instinct is really good. I played a bit of Dead Rising 3, and I'm waiting to install Ghost to play. So I've heard Ghost is really good though. Like the connections are better. There's no problems. I mean, you still got bad spawns, but all in all, I'm very impressed with the Xbox launch. I'm pretty sure PS4 had a good launch as well. I was just going by what I heard from people. With the Xbox One, I can give a little bit more of an insight because I've got one and I've experienced it. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please like and favourite, all that good stuff. Let me know about your experience with the Xbox One and your experience with PS4 if you would like. But yeah, that's me done. Peace out. Take care.